Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Department of Medical Education, headed by Director General Medical Education Professor Dr. Amir Zaman Khan, continued with the vision of the Council to achieve short and long term goals. After Karachi, Islamabad, Quetta, Multan, and Bahawalpur, this week on 9th of November, the training course for examiners was organized at the Regional Center in Hyderabad. Senior examiners and heads of institutions from Hyderabad, Nawab Shah, representing public, private, and armed forces institutions, participated in the refresher workshop for examiners. The regional director, Hyderabad, Professor Abbas Memon, welcomed the participants, followed by the details of the training course by Director General Medical Education, Professor Amir Zaman Khan. Senior Vice President Professor Mohammad Shoaib Shafi urged the participants to assist in the implementation of workplace-based assessment. President College of Physicians and Surgeons Pakistan Professor Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal shared national and international current updates, especially his recent meeting with the international leaders of medical regulatory bodies. The details of the International Association of Medical Regulatory Authorities meeting have been shared in the link provided in the description of this video. The training course concluded with the vote of thanks and a group photo with the legend of the medical profession Professor Ghulam Ali Memon. On the same evening, President CPSP Professor Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal was invited to the 36th International Conference of Neurosurgeons organized by the Pakistan Society of Neurosurgeons at Liaquat University of Medical and Health Sciences. Eminent neurosurgeons from all over the country participated in the international mega event. The chairman of the conference, Professor Dr. Riaz Ahmed Raja, welcomed the participants, followed by the address of Vice Chancellor Liaquat University of Health Sciences, Professor Akramuddin Ujan. President of the Society Professor Khalid Mahmood, Senior Vice President CPSP Professor Muhammad Shoaib Shafi, and international guests. The chief guest, President CPSP Professor Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal, in his address, congratulated the organizers of the conference and shared the vision of CPSP with the audience. He specifically mentioned the contribution of CPSP through 86 fellowship programs and details of specialists in the specialty of neurosurgery. He highlighted the need for the specialty of emergency medicine in every tertiary care center in the public, private, and armed forces. At the end of the inaugural session, the traditional Sindhi Ajrak and caps were presented to the national and international guests. The engagement of President CPSP continued on 10th of November, where he was the chief guest of the 14th Pakistan Conference on Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. The theme of the conference was Emerging Challenges for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. The eminent surgeons from all over the country and international delegates from the USA, UK, Canada, and Turkey participated in the conference. The organizing secretary welcomed the national and international guests, followed by the keynote address of President of the Society, Professor Riaz Ahmed Wadaich, CPSP Council member Professor Amreen, Professor Abdullah Muttaqi, Professor Sayyid Khalid Ashrafi, and Professor Masroor Ahmed also graced the event. Senior Vice President Professor Mohammad Shoaib Shafi in his address said that the college will ensure standardization and quality assurance. He also discussed the details of the workplace-based assessment. Chief Guest President CPSP Professor Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal in his address highlighted the national and international updates of CPSP with special reference to the specialty of dentistry. He discussed the history of membership and fellowship programs of dentistry and updated the statistics of fellowship programs of dentistry, including operative dentistry, orthodontics, prosthodontics, periodontology, and maxillofacial surgery. In response to the request by the President of the Society for the new fellowship program in oral and facial maxillary oncology, President CPSP announced the start of the fellowship program upon fulfillment of all requirements and caudal formalities. The session concluded with the distribution of souvenirs and a group photo. On the same day, President CPSP Professor Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal chaired the executive committee meeting of CPSP on which various agendas were discussed and recommendations were finalized. In the evening, President CPSP Professor Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal was invited as the chief guest at the annual Internal Medicine Conference at Aga Khan University with the theme of Leading Collaborative Care. He was accompanied by Professor Dr. Amir Zaman Khan. Vice Dean Professor Dr. Tariq, Professor Mahmood Riaz, Professor Zainab Samad, and Dr. Aini Arshad welcomed the chief guest. The inaugural ceremony started with the recitation of the Holy Quran, followed by the national anthem. Professor Adil Haider, Dean Aga Khan University, in his welcome address, thanked the President CPSP for sparing his time. He also mentioned the role of artificial intelligence in patient care. The international keynote speaker, President Royal College of Physicians, Edinburgh, Professor Andrew Elder, stressed the role of clinical examination in the diagnosis and management of disease. This was followed by a question answer session. The chief guest, Professor Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal, in his keynote address, endorsed the viewpoint of Professor Adil Haider that artificial intelligence cannot replace the clinician in the future. Artificial intelligence helps and supports the clinician in the diagnosis and management of disease. He mentioned that history and clinical examination are most important for provisional diagnosis, and investigations help to reach the final diagnosis. President CPSP highlighted the national and international collaboration of CPSP, especially mentioned CPSP's collaboration with the Health Service Executive of Ireland and the training body of the UK. He also referred to a research study published in the Impact Factors Journal on international collaboration of CPSP and quality patient care. The link of the study is given in the description of this video. Vice Dean Professor Dr. Tariq delivered the vote of thanks, followed by the souvenir presentation. The Department of Medical Education CPSP is working day and night for the training of the trainer, examiner, and the supervisor. The next workshops are being planned in Ahmedabad, Peshawar, and Lahore region. The viewers are requested to keep visiting the CPSP website. Thank you.